Hello, hello, hello. I wasn't planning to make a video today, and actually, I don't think I did yesterday either. And the reason is I've been doing something else that's really exciting, and I've been a bit distracted. And this is something that you might have heard about called shiny object syndrome, where we as humans are naturally inclined to notice things that are new and shiny things, right, that catch the light, or like a bird that flies. Like we just naturally see new things in our environment. One, probably because they could be threats to us. We need to know about it if it's new. Is this something bad? And two, what is the opportunity, right? Maybe there's something even better than what I'm doing now, and I can put my time and energy into that. And I think the shiny object syndrome falls more into that latter category. And for me, what that is a 3-day workshop I'm taking part in about AI, artificial intelligence, specifically a large language model called ChatGPT, which is just all over the place now in the news, and everybody's hopping on board with that. Not everybody, a lot of people are hopping on board with that, and how to use this AI technology for marketing. And marketing is a huge passion of mine because in all the years I've been trying to build a business, I haven't been marketing my products very well. And I only realized that recently after wondering, why aren't people buying my products, or why do I only have a handful of people showing up? Anyway, so I'm like immersed in this workshop and doing the work, and then I had done a ChatGPT training a few months ago just to like tell people about it, because I'm like, this is amazing, you guys, fellow women entrepreneurs, like let's get on board with this. And now I'm in that mood again. I'm like, oh gosh, I just learned all this stuff in 2 days. There's one more day today. And I'm like, okay, so now what do I get out? Like, how do I tell people about this? And how do I implement these tools in my own business? And I completely forgot these videos until I was doing a section on like storytelling and marketing through stories. And I was thinking of stories in my life that were either funny, or where I came to a realization about something, or that, I've just told many, many times because they come up in so many different contexts. And I started writing this list of times when I have taken the stage as a child when the production wasn't even about me. So apparently, when I was 3 years old, or 2 years old maybe even, my mom has a picture of it hanging somewhere in our house. There was this performance done, and as I mentioned, I'm part of a Tatar community that there's a lot of like folk music and stuff. So I was this little girl watching and like apparently telling my mom, like, I want to go sing now. Like watching these other older women and men singing, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to sing now, Mom. I want to go up. And apparently I was so insistent, and I was like breaking down in tears and having a tantrum and all of that. And so I don't know specifically who allowed me to sing, or if my mom asked if it's okay. But I went up and I sang. I couldn't even reach the microphone. There's a picture of me. Oh my gosh, I might have to find this, or ask my mom to send me a picture. Like there's a microphone that's the shortest the microphone would go is like this high on me, right? And I'm just like leaning up trying to sing. But I was so gosh darn determined that I was going to sing and I was going to perform. And there's another story where when we were still living in Japan, I was taking piano lessons from a young age, and I was always singing around the house. And this like troupe, this group of performers came, and they were doing dancing and they were doing traditional singing, again with the Tatar community. And I guess my parents had invited them over to our home, and I wanted to perform for them, like me, this little 3-4-year-old girl, probably enamored with their costumes and their performances and their energy and their singing. Like, I can do it too. I want to sing, right? And I did. They let me do it, and I was like, oh, how cute, right? But like, I was so insistent upon this. And then there's this video of me when I was 7, and it was on my birthday, or it was the night before I turned 7. One of those two. And I'm holding this purple ball of yarn pretending it's my microphone, and I'm singing, I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. So Careless Whisper was one of my absolute favorite songs for probably, I don't know, 10, 15 years. And I just sang it all the time. I didn't know what the words meant, or I didn't know even what some of the words were. Later on, I learned what they were, and I'm like, oh, that's what they're saying? Anyway, I don't have the example in my mind now. But all these things led me to the realization that, oh my gosh, I've been doing this all my life. Singing is so innate in me. Performing is so innate in me. There's like no fear to do it. There's a little bit of nervousness that, am I good enough? And but when I get in front of people that I know, or I want to share something like this, like before this video, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to wash my hair, right? But like, who cares? Who cares? Like this is the place that I want to be. This is such a deep ingrained part of my personality, even before like all of the as children we're more open about stuff that we love and we just do it. And then as we get to be adults, whether somebody has made us feel bad or we've started to compare ourselves to others or like whatever it is, we kind of lower our, not being brave, our courage, but just like, I guess our self-worth, it comes back to that. Like, we don't think we're enough anymore, just the way we are, and we don't think that we should do it, and there's too much competition, and all that stuff comes up. But these stories reminded me that this is a part of who I am. Like, this is a really big part of what I feel like is my contribution, my life journey, or purpose, or dharma, or whatever you want to call it. And it's just been such a part of my life for so long, but like in the background and just within a small group of people, or for my friends, or now for my husband and kids. So that's why I'm here, rambling again, but good rambling, right? I hope it's good rambling. If you're watching, I guess it's good rambling. And umming. So I'm watching some of these videos back. I notice how many ums I say. So, point being, shiny object syndrome. I recognized it this time, and I'm not letting it deter me. I am going to do that next ChatGPT training or workshop or whatever it ends up being, or getting the information out, or teaching people how to do marketing with it, to get their message out, right? Whatever their purpose is. But it's not deterring me from doing this. I still have stuff in my office. I started moving it. I started moving my desk. I took my keyboard out. Like, that's happening, and I'm coming back to it. I'm not just running, and I'm going to do them in tandem. So, shiny object syndrome, one way is to really have a strong vision and tap into why you're doing something and why it's important to you, right? This music thing has been so important for so long, and I had been afraid, and I had been belittling myself, and I had been talking negatively to myself, and now that I finally worked through it, it's really strong. So even the shiny objects, some of them I'll let be, some of them I'll pursue, but it's not going to take my focus and dedication off doing this. Have a great day. Enjoy the fishies. I hope you have been. We had an underwater ninja Lego themed party, and I haven't gotten around to taking the fish, 2 fish and a crab, and there's a whale too. Look, ready, watch. There's a whale. Oh no, well, I hope you have a great day, and this is so fun. I'll see you soon. Bye.